Hello, welcome back. It's been a while, and I've got some good news. I have successfully hit 5k total levels. Now, I haven't actually ranked up. I don't have enough coins to rank up, unfortunately, but I have hit the level requirement. So, yeah, I'm super excited. I didn't plan on reaching 5k this week. I just meant to level the Kaiser, but afterwards, I was getting close to the 5k, and I thought, yeah, stuff it. Let's just get it over and done with. So yeah, I went ahead and leveled a Night Lord immediately after, and then afterwards I leveled a Shadower, which yeah, that was a bit painful, but it was pretty painful, especially because I ran out of Legion coins. So I was like leveling kind of half in one times at the normal rate. And as a shadow, that just sucked some major balls. But whatever, it's over. I just put myself through it. And yeah, so I think in this video I'll just talk about my thoughts on each of the classes, how I felt leveling them at each of their job advancements, and yeah, and then at the end I'll show you the Legion board and what I plan to do after this, because I do have to take a break from leveling. Not that I want to, although I actually do want to, but also because I'm out of Legion coins, and I need Legion coins to rank up, as well as to buy the EXP coupons. Like after the Shadow, like I'm not leveling at one times rates anymore. I think I'm only gonna level during two times. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So we'll start with Kaiser. Uh, Kaiser was the class that I burned, so it went by ridiculously fast. I think in total it took me about 1 hour to level the Kaiser, and this was just, as you can see, I was using the MPE potions as well as two times coupon the whole time. So yeah, we'll start with the first job. First job Kaiser is just like hack and slash. What can I say? It's just auto attacking. I mean, you can use the whole link combo thing that they've got, which I did try, and yeah, it was alright. I mean, it fills the bar, but at the same time, if you can one shot already, the bar doesn't mean anything. I think it just gives attack or whatever. So yeah, I mean, what is first job? Like every time I play a new class, I just like, what is first job, right? It's just a way to get the second job really fast. Yeah, who really cares? So yeah, Kaiser's first job is fine to me, just whatever. Now the thing is, I always forget about rope lift. That I think Kaiser has rope lift. Just from starting, I never checked the original bar to see what kind of, because they normally just start with some crappy passives or whatever. So yeah. So second job Kaiser. As you can see, level 33 is kind of like a big power spike when you get the override weapon. And oh yeah, for the override weapon, I did realize something, that the new override boxes, they're not the override boxes, the new festival boxes or whatever they're called, they actually transferable through the storage, unlike the Legion boxes before. So yeah, this is huge. Basically, I can just transfer 50 boxes to each of my characters from my main, because my main is like 1,000 of them, and yeah, they can each just get the weapon in one day. So you don't have to grind for them or anything. You don't have to pick them up. Fantastic. So yeah, this is basically what I do. Level 33, I've got the weapon, and I've also got the Luna buff. So it's kind of a huge power spike. But yeah, I just thought I'd put that in there. But yeah, second job Kaiser. Let's talk about second job Kaiser. It's I thought it was pretty fun. It wasn't anything special. Like I think I was using the link attack that does like the flame on the ground, just because it kind of felt natural to do it. It's kind of I just kind of got into the rhythm of doing it. Felt a bit. It was pretty fun, and it does do a bit more damage and have slightly longer range. But overall, I thought like whatever, you know. I was leveling so fast, I didn't mind leveling inefficiently. As you can see, I'm still climbing ropes. Like I don't have rope lift yet, although I do have it. I just don't use it because I didn't know. I just forgot basically. So that's kind of a shame. Yeah, and yeah, getting to second job. The thing is, normally a reinstrate, which I go for level 50 to 60, is pretty fast. But when you're burning a character and you've got EXP coupons, it's kind of slow because it's faster to just grind. But going through the quest line is kind of a bit slow. So maybe I should have just grinded instead of going through reinstrate. Doing the fishing and whatnot and all that stuff. So yeah, that's kind of a waste of time. But yeah. But anyways, third job Kaiser. So third job Kaiser is where all the fun is at. You just get so many new skills when you hit third job. Actually, I forgot to mention one. The flying swords in the air. I did have that in second job, but I didn't really use it in third job. And mainly because it didn't one-shot when I was in third job, but it did one-shot when I was in second job. So, I mean, if they can't one-shot, what's the point, really? So I didn't really use it much. They're just kind of hanging, they're always just kind of hanging at the back of me. But one skill and another skill I didn't really use much, although I probably should have, was the rope skill. Not the rope skill, the skill that pulls monsters towards you and stuns them. It's kind of like a chain skill, I guess. That skill was actually really strong. It did a ton of damage, and I think if you can one-shot with that skill, that's probably the fastest way to mob. But again, I was like a super noob. I didn't really try that skill out until a lot later. So yeah, as you can see, I just the main way I mob is I just use the second job link attack still, and just and rely on transformation. Now, when I transform, I didn't know that when I first transformed, I didn't know that the way you teleport is actually pressing the transformation key again. So that was really embarrassing, and I didn't really get the hang of it until a lot later. So yeah, you can see me fail with the transformation. I'm just like, what key is it? Like, what's happening? I'm just kind of spamming random keys. I don't know what's happening. So yeah. I also just want to show you what the damage was like in Sunset Road, the Desert of Dreams. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, Kaiser has just really high damage. Maybe the mobbing wasn't too great. I mean, I imagine it would be really slow if you're unfunded and you don't have potions, no coupons, and you're not burning the character. This would be like a nightmare. But for me, I did manage to. It was super easy. But I think Kaiser is one of the better classes to train here, just because when you're transformed, you do so much damage that, yeah, the tankiness of these guys is not enough when Kaiser's transformed. It's just these guys just melt. So I guess I just want to show you guys the damage here before we move on to fourth job. So fourth job Kaiser, I thought it was. Fourth job Kaiser has one of my favorite bossing skills of all time, which is GIGAS. Yeah, it's just ridiculously, it looks so cool. Yeah, it's so badass. I don't know what to say about it. Just fanboying over this skill. But yeah, I wish Mihal's had it. If you guys don't know already, I do main a Mihal, and yeah, I would give up 5 of Mihal's skills to be able to use GIGAS. Yeah. So now I have to say, fourth job Kaiser's mobbing does kind of feel bad. I'm not saying it is bad, but it feels bad because you start using this I don't know what it's called, but basically swords come out of the ground and hit the ground. Now that skill feels bad to use. Mainly, I'm not saying it's weak. I think it is kind of weak, but the range is shit. But you can't use it when you jump. That's the problem. Thankfully, it does have a pretty large vertical range. As you can see, I am hitting these moon bunnies, the ones at the top. But it just kind of feels bad that you can't jump and attack. So yeah, I don't like it too much. But the other skills that Kaiser has, I really enjoy, what do you call it? The Dragon Breath attack that they've got. I think that skill is pretty cool. The does like a burn. It's very, very useful when leveling, and surprisingly the cooldown of that skill isn't too obstructive. So yeah, I think, and of course you do get the 5 swords, but again, I'm too lazy to use the swords, the floating swords attack. I don't use it. Yeah. Now the interesting thing is when you do transform, I'm actually using Giga Slash to level. I think it is the fastest way to level. Just like, it kind of sucks, but yeah, I don't mind. I mean, it's just so fun to use Giga Slash. So yeah. And yeah, I mean, what more can I say about Kaiser? Kaiser is probably one of the most badass warrior classes in the game. Do I wish I mained Kaiser instead of Mihal? Still no. I do, like, as much as I me and everyone else hates on Mihals, I do think they are, like, I wouldn't main any other class. Yeah, I do enjoy Mihal, so yeah. I also did say that I was gonna show you guys the Night Lord and the Shadower, tell you my thoughts on them, as well as show you the Legion board at the end, but I was gonna do it all in this video, but this video is already pretty long, so I think I'll break it up into a second video and I'll show all that at the end. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.